All the girls that are being 20 right now and absolute whores in the club, whatever not, in 10 years are going to be 30, trying to settle down and realize that all the good guys are taken. They're going to complain that they were ran through their whole life, but while they were partying for the past 10 years, all the good girls got cuffed by the good guys. And so now when they look at all the men that are options, they're going to be competing with the now 20-year-old good girls and be stuck. Why? Because all the good guys are gone. You missed your chance being a fucking whore, bitch.
I don't know how older women who have been around the block can even think of competing with younger women. They're not even on the same level. The older they are, the more traumas they have, the more baggage they have. And worst of all, they have the worst unrealistic expectations. But here's the big question. What are they going to bring to the relationship that benefits the man? Here we go. Fashion show of the century. As the women, I assume they're women, walk, their heels break, their clothes rip off automatically. Oh wait, it looks like that runway is assaulting them. Come on, is this joke even for real?
Tired of hearing pussy is power. It's a gabillion good coochies out here. If your man gives you a blueprint and tells you, this is how I want you to love me, this is how I want you to tend to me, cater to me, nurture me, whatever, so that I could be content in this relationship, why are you not listening? You don't go to a job and they give you the job description and you fucking wing it. So why are you winging it in your relationship and expecting the man to, be loyal to you? I'm confused. But you want a man to love you in your love language. Women need to stop that one-sided ish. I can't stand it. If you two choose to come together and y'all verbalize things, why not respect it? Don't you think that would make the relationship go much easier? It's like y'all make it harder and then you wonder why this man is unhappy. He told you what he wanted. You didn't listen because you thought your pork chop was enough to keep him. It's a lot of pork chops out here. Do better.
Single women who are over 50 years old who have been reaching out to me for wife coaching tips, I'm no longer taking them. Don't pay the money through my website because I'm just going to refund it to you. I've had a couple of experiences this week, and here's why. Most of you, not all, but 99% of the women who are 53 and older, specifically 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 64,
68, 69, 60, 10, 60, 11, okay, 60, 16, 60, 10, 7, 60, 10, 8.
In those age brackets have been the most challenging for me to coach because the standards are unrealistically high. I get that you're old school and I get that your mom raised you to only interact with gentlemen, but most of the men who do all of the stuff that you're wanting are dead, or they're not looking for 55 or 57-year-old women. There are some younger men who do that, and you don't want an old man because he can't perform in bed. Well, the younger men don't want an older woman because some of you have arthritis, some of you have missing teeth, you have gray hair, you have grandkids. Like, you gotta be realistic.
All right. So aggressive. Oh.
Why do guys say that they really prefer this like plain Jane, natural looking girl, whatever, but then you'll go down his following list and every single girl he's following is like BBL, lip fillers, like, influencer type baddie girls. Explain that to me.
Because one he wants for sex, the other one he wants for a relationship. It's that simple. He'd have sex with all those girls, but he's not putting a ring on it. I'll tell you that now.
Okay. All right.
Why would you put kids in a woman that's been overly promiscuous? If she doesn't respect herself like that, is she going to respect your child when the baby's in the womb? Is she going to foster and love that child if she doesn't love herself? Isn't that why a man would want a woman with a pure heart and a feminine frame so she can nurture and create an atmosphere where that baby felt safe? Aren't you betting on the woman when you put a baby inside of her? Aren't you betting that she's a safe, loving place for your child? So by having a woman that's for the streets and putting a kid in her, aren't you rolling the dice and playing a bit of roulette? She's just going to turn it around all of a sudden? That's why these young women shouldn't listen to all this bullshit, all this bad bitch bullshit. They're ruining themselves before they even have an opportunity for that man to come along.
A woman is eating raw eggs with zucchinis and 10 meatballs for lunch.
完了。
His wife may stay with him his whole life, and let's pray she does. But she also might suck the neighbors, and he walks in on it. And now he's divorced, and he's calling me going, blah, blah, blah. And he gave her everything. He gave her his whole life. Like, you ever hear stories like this? I know people that it's happened to. And I gave her everything. I did everything for her. Well, that's probably why she cheated on you, you dipshit. Do everything for you. And they frickin' love that. Believe it or not, they love that.
Being alone for a while is dangerous. It's addicting. Once you see how peaceful it is, you don't want to deal with people anymore.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Oh yeah, sure.
What is the most valuable lesson you learned in your life?
You asked me one question, but I'll give you two answers. Is that fine?
Definitely.
Okay. So the first major lesson is that don't make unhappy people happy. Second thing, don't convince people who doesn't know your value in their life. Sounds good?
Perfect.
Thank you.
That one friend that always tells you the truth, that never beats around the bush, never walks on shells, that hurts your feelings sometimes, he's not the asshole. All your other friends that sit idly by while you destroy yourself and tell you that you're just fine the way you are, they're the assholes. The best friends you can have in the world are the ones that don't care what you want to hear. They only tell you what you need to hear, and they'll keep it 100% real always. The friends that you hate the most in the short term are going to be the ones that you love the most in the long term, because they have your best interest in mind. They want to see you fulfill your potential and be what they know you can be.